Hello YouTube. So I'm replacing a broken coil spring for NB MX-5 and I wanted to document this. I replaced the spring already on another side a while ago, but this bolt was rounded off. I tried welding on it, I tried all kinds of things, but at the end I had to take this part out so I can put 17-inch spanner. Here there are these thin metal tabs that normally hold the bolt into place, but they rust out. So I don't really wish to worst enemy. So the bolt was here, and there was the square nut thing, and I couldn't move it with the wrench, and I actually broke one of the this type of rounded bolt heads. I broke it, and this is another one. This is actually a 1.4, I think, so I'm very impressed that I managed to move it. So I had to drill 3 holes in the square nut and then just hammer the shit out of it with the little chisel to split it, then break it. Then I managed to move the bolt with the rounded bolt head. Then I had to put a crowbar here, apply pressure this way, and then move the bolt so I can move it out. And now we'll jack up the car, take off the wheel, and do the normal procedure. I bought the bolt for this. I believe those are grade 10, and then they should be around 8 or 7 centimeters long, M12, and the thread is 1.25 something. So I'll paint this, should look okay. Okay, so I just wanted to document this nightmare. I hope no one has to deal with this. So this is the bolt. I actually managed to drill into the bolt, but you can see it was completely rust seized inside. Therefore I broke all the heads for the wrench. Anyway, it's out, and I should be able to undo this one. This bushing, I hope it won't break on me, so I can move everything out and take this bastard away. All right, next step. You need to open your boot, remove these little plastic clips that you're gonna break, so get some new ones. They look like this. And there are 2 14mm bolts, and while doing this I realized, look how much space there is. MX-5 is a perfect car if you are selling certain green things, so keep in mind you have some extra storage. All right, next thing, bend this whole thing down, pull the strut out, use a hex L shape key, hold it, undo this lock nut, and looking at my spring, how broken it is, I'll try to undo the bolt and see if there's any movement. I'll just do it the good way. I think because it's broken, it won't have any pressure on it. Well, if it will, then bye. Okay, I decided to record this just before taking this bolt off. If you decide to do it the same way I do, just make sure that everything here is wobbly. Yeah, you see, and there's no tension, so this way you don't kill yourself. And then the next important thing is look at the orientation of stuff. Like you can see, here's the code for the shock. I believe this is OEM. I should really replace this next time I revisit. Anyway, look at the spring seats and make sure you don't mix the sides of the spring, and look where the top is. So just inspect, right? take your old stuff and compare shit. So it should end around here, and it does, right? See? Yeah, let's continue. Another thing, while you are at it, you can check out all the other hardware for this. Like you can see, this is toast. So next time I'm here replacing the shocks, I should also get all of this stuff. And about the shock, well, there's one way to test it out if it's completely dead. So just press it in. Oh, this is good. And see if it comes out at all. If it does, and it's not too leaky, you're good for some miles if you're not doing like racing. Looking at it, I should replace it next time I'm here, so but I think I'll spin another 5K with this stuff. Okay, you definitely need a spring compressor for this. The old Bluetooth spring was not great, so I could take it out just like this, but you definitely need a spring compressor for this. And then some notes to myself. Actually, I forgot. Oh yeah, I had to go to the garage to get some nuts for the stabilizer link. And then next time I'm here, I need to replace it because I made a little cut in it while trying to remove the bolt. And also, it's quite wobbly. I mean, it shouldn't make noise or anything, but it's just, it feels worn. So, new bolt is in. Here's the setup. Grade 10 bolt with the washer and a nut with the plastic thingy, so I don't have to worry about Loctite. You can see it here, it's 19, enough thread, looking good. I'll paint this too. It's gonna look sweet. All right. So here's my progress for today. I decided to coat some of the rusty stuff with Hammerite metal paint direct on rust. Of course, I brushed it off with the metal brush before, so it should be okay. It looks pretty good. I like it. The dust covers need to be replaced, but I'll do it next time. So it's also on the list. I love it. Okay guys, progress. The rear shock is done. My next job is figuring out why I couldn't push the piston back in. I didn't try to open the bleeder last time, I just tried to press it in. Then I looked around behind this piston rubber and it looked okay, no rust. So I thought, what the hell? And then I googled that it could be the brake pipe. It could allow the brake fluid in, but it will not go back. So that's why my how are these called, slider pins, they were okay. So the chances are high that the piston's also okay, but the pipes are bad. So I have new ones, but I popped the piston out. I'll just check the inside just in case, so I know that the piston's definitely good. Let's do it. Bad news. The piston looks like this. It was quite caked in. The rubber was stuck. I had to carefully peel it out because I don't have the parts now, the new parts. But they cleaned up pretty good. I just turned the rubber up inside out and I was able to clean it. Also this one, the one inside, the O-ring, looks good, no damage. It's still soft, but I'll need to get new ones as well. So I actually forgot my caliper paint, so I'll have to do all this again anyway. But now I just need to sort out the brakes and the brake pipe I'm replacing anyway. Okay, progress. I sprayed some brake cleaner inside and scraped these gaps as good as I can. I think the caliper part is done. Now I'll need to do some ghetto repair for the piston. I'll try to sand this and then I'll polish it. The rest of it is okay. It's a bit dirty. This part doesn't really matter, but I'll clean it up a bit as well. And this will do because tomorrow I have the TÜV or the MOT, or I don't know how it's called in the land of freedom. But I'll try to pass that thing, and I need the brakes to work. So I'll polish it, and until I get the parts, well, wow, the list is filling up pretty quickly. So both the front brake pistons and the whole kit with the rubbers and so on. I already have the sliding pins and the rubber parts, but turns out I still need the pistons. Okay, let's do it. I ended up replacing the pistons and many other things, and you will see that in another video. I really appreciate you watching, and please subscribe and like the video, it means a lot. And let's see more in part 2.